So I didn't have luck with my second solar panel, but here's my original one. The second one's over there. Basically what I did with it is I hooked up the two different sides to each other. I made a side of 15 and a side of 20 and tried to hook them up. And the side of, I think, 20 is getting me 10 amps. I mean 10 volts, which is what I expect. But then if I hook it up through the whole thing, both sides, I'm getting 7. So there's something shorted in between or something sucking down the current. Must be a bad connection somewhere probably. But my current one that I've been using for a while is right there, and I have a 50 foot extension cord off of first of a junction box back here that I just bought at Home Depot or Lowe's, can't remember which. Hooked up my wires inside there, my positive and negative off of that, ran my cord, and then I have my charge controller here. What I was doing before is I was running my there's my in, and then my middle is the battery, and then the outside is the load, and I was running the load against the grid tie inverter, and basically I think the charge controller prevents it from being too much power, so that's probably no good. So what I decided to do is go right off the input from the solar panel right into the grid tie inverter, and as you can see, there's the lights going slowly. You know, it's not much. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably not the highest amount of sun, but hey, I mean, I've been getting about an hour. Yeah, there we go. How do I get it on a right angle there? I got I'm pulling about 12 watts. I had it as high as 20 before. 11.8, 12. Had it as high as 20, which isn't bad. 10, 9. Let me see if I adjust my solar panel and get a little more, maybe. Try that. I don't know how. Maybe I just lower it a little bit, or move it more this way because of the sun. Sorry. I'm sure you can't see anything right now, but I just moved it more into the sun a little bit more because there's too many trees around me. So yeah, it's up to 10.9. It was 11.2, but at the highest it was almost 20 volts AC, so that's not too bad. And off of the load, I just hooked that up to my batteries because I figure maybe that's a little something else. And it was interesting because I tried disconnecting the battery to see if I got anything more on the wall there, and it still stays the same. So it seems like, you know, it doesn't hurt to have the battery hooked up. It's getting 12 volts into the battery and it's still doing the same amount into the grid tie inverter. I think the reason why is probably because I'm getting the power before it even goes into the charge controller this way. You know, again, here's my wire, my garden wire coming in. I have a positive terminal there and a negative terminal there. Yeah, I got to do better than alligator clips. So I think I'm getting it right off of the panel right into here. And as you see, it's moving a little bit. And then the load is what's left over. So I think I can charge the battery with the battery hookup and still get something.